Hey there, comic book friends and fiends. It's Rob here in front of the Great Wall of Comics. And today we've got a CGC unboxing. So let's open them up and take a look and see what we got. All right, so we got some boxes from CGC. Now, two boxes, two different submissions. One of these, the first one we're going to unbox, this is a commission submission. Commission submission. Hey, rhymes. What the hell? Let's go with it. So this is a signature series artist going to be event at the CGC's place. I sent this particular artist was doing commission sketches. I can speak. I swear, English language. I am fluent, sort of, in it. Anyway, so commission, sent, pay money, tell them what you want, hope that you get what you want. We know that the last one I recently got wasn't what we hoped for. This one, however, I've had a piece from this artist before, and I was super happy with it. Matter of fact, this is Dan Reba, and Dan Reba was an animator on Batman the Animated Series. And last time I had him do a Two-Face. That's what it was. Two-Face in the style of Batman the Animated Series. So this time, I think I requested, gave him a couple options. And I think one of the options was Mr. Freeze, and one was a ventriloquist. Because I'm doing my Batman rogues. So, all right, so let's see what we got here. So, pull this out here. And, oh, okay, cool. So we got the ventriloquist. That's Scarface. So we got the two of them together. Kind of got a 2-for-1. Dan Reba doing that. Awesome. We got some grayscale coloring in there. I love it. I like the way he did this background here. Kind of ties into this trade dress stuff that's going on behind the city of Bane. Kind of ties into all that. Great. My God, there's a lot of little trademarks symbols on here. I'm surprised, though. Well, I guess not. I thought there was a lot of, looking at the backside, of course, completely blank. There was a lot of like little stuff, dirt debris I was seeing, and I was thinking, my God, how did this get a 9.8 with all that debris? But it turns out it was all stuff that was on the case. So there we go. Dan Reba, ventriloquist, and Scarface. Now, it's not exactly how I envisioned it in my head, but these are things that, like, when you just send it in to CGC, this is the difference between getting a commission with an artist where you're talking to, where you can convey your vision of what you'd kind of like more succinctly than this case where I'm just giving, here's a character and draw it. If I had been communicating to him directly, I probably would have wanted him more with him holding Scarface, both of them facing outward instead of him holding Scarface pointed at himself, which is kind of weird, but that's okay. It still ties directly into a lot of what that character is all about, where he is the ventriloquist is controlling Scarface, but Scarface is a dominant personality over him, which is a very weird, interesting thing, but love it. That is great. So good. All right. Now, the rest of these, there should be 4 books here, I believe. So if I open it up, CGC packed, I've packed these like this with bubble wrap. Yeah, 4 books. All right. Let's put that out of the way. So this is a high value submission. So each book in this submission was over $400 in value. And so that's what I sent it in as. And at the time, based on what the grades I was estimating it to be, that was going to be an accurate statement, with two of the books probably flirting right on the edge of of the $1,000 limit. So high value is going to be anything that's from $400 in value up to $1,000 in value. After that, you get to another tier where basically they charge you a percentage of what the book's value, assigned value, is. So, anyways, this first book, I picked this up at San Jose Con. It was part of a package deal along with this other book, and I did very well on this. I mean, I think I paid, I was trying to remember, I want to say I paid around $500 or $600 for a stack of books that included this book, the next book I'm going to do, and then a whole bunch of things like Masters of the Universe #1, Thundercats 1, a whole bunch of things like that. So, anyways, this is Iron Man 55. We got it back in a nice 6.0, super respectful, white pages. Rock on. This is the first appearance of Thanos, of Mentor, of Drax the Destroyer, Star Fox, and Kronos and the Blood Brothers. So it's a whole ton of first appearances in this book here. Fabulous book to have. And just Iron Man 55, 6.0 white pages. Super pendificless. Here we go. We'll put up that value, what that book right now today is worth. So, awesome. All right, next book up. This next one I had, this was part, like I said, part of that deal. The expectation of this was that it was going to be around a VF minus, somewhere in that 6.5 to 7.5 range. I can see it's come back a 7.0, and so I'm super happy, right where I expect it to be. And this is the first Silver Age appearance of Vision, it says, because it's probably counting the original Human Torch. So this is the same android as I recall. But sorry, Avengers 57. So if you think about that, I got these two books together for the $500 or $600, I think it was, along with a whole bunch of other books. So what's this book running? How am I doing? I think I'm doing good. I love that 7.0, super solid first appearance of the Vision. All right, now we get into the two books that are, these books are right at the cusp of when I was thinking, man, I could potentially get dinged on these, on high value or whatnot. Now, since I bought them, the market has kind of come down a little bit. And so I'm pretty sure I'll tell you what I paid for them, and I'll tell you what the value is today as of this recording. But I'm perfectly content with what I paid for these. I bought these two books together as a bundle. I bought them from Nerdy Girl. She had posted a picture that had the second book I'll show, and I was really interested in it. And then I happened to look a bit more and saw this other book, and I was like, okay, hey, let's see, can we work a deal for the two of them? And we did. Her asking price at the time when we were doing the transaction was fair. She came down a little bit more for me as a bundle, so I was able to just pick them both up at the same time. So the first book picking up, and this one it came out right about where I expected it to be on a grading standpoint, because of the because of some condition issues. But this is Fantastic Four 48 in a 4.0. Now this was great in that I picked this up. We hadn't yet had the official Fantastic Four announcement yet. We were still in our SAG-AFTRA strikes, everything else, so it was kind of like a hurry up and get this done because we all kind of expected it coming, but it hadn't come yet. And I had the Fantastic Four 49 sitting back here. So I needed to pick up that 48. So this is our first appearance of the Silver Surfer and Galactus in cameo on the last page. So of course now we're also hearing rumors that it might not be this Silver Surfer and everything else, but that's okay. Still, this is a big book to have, big key. And I needed it for the PC. Super happy to add this to the collection. So there we go. And the other book was, and this came out a little bit higher. We both, Nerdy Girl and I, thought it was about a 5.0. Came back a 5.5, so I'm super happy with that. Off-white pages, and that's Marvel Spotlight number 5, the first appearance of the Ghost Rider, or well, at least this version of the Ghost Rider. So it's the origin and first appearance of Ghost Rider Johnny Blaze, first appearance of Roxanne Simpson. But so there we are. And you can see what that one is going for these days. And we can then figure out, how did I do altogether? Remember, I paid $2,000 for the pair of the books that was shipped and everything else. So I don't know. I'm still very happy with these books because this is a book that these books are only books that are getting more popular. Going, they'll be going back up, or at least they're not going to go down much more. That's for sure. You can see this one. Obviously, here's the big issue with that book there. And then on the Fantastic Four, the issue is we have a color breaking crease that runs diagonally through the book, as well as, of course, a whole bunch of edge wear and such that's on the book all around. And we have some creasing in the back, but, you know, that type of stuff. The usual. Anyways, so there you go, guys. I mean, how do you think I did? We got Marvel Spotlight 5, Fantastic 448, and this is why you can see these two books. I was concerned about whether or not they would fall under that $1,000 value for my high value, or whether or not CGC would come back and try to charge me more. Then we got that Avengers 57. And in a super underrated key in reality, given all the first appearances in this book, Invincible Iron Man 55. All right, guys, that's what I got this week. Oh, yeah, and then, of course, we had the commission. What was I saying? Patow. Let me know if you like this video. Hit that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. It helps get this channel in front of more eyeballs, which helps us get more ad revenue. It goes all to Comics Curing Cancer, because cancer sucks. Unless you like cancer, hit that thumbs up button. Consider subscribing to the channel if you like content like this, or hit that become a channel member. What the hell? That channel membership all goes to support the Comics Curing Cancer event in October, where we just raised $50,000, over $50,000. So, guys, until next time, collect what you want. Don't listen to anybody, including me. I'm just a fat man with a fat stack of comics and a fat opinion. Thanks for watching.